Hey guys, it is Wednesday the 9th of September and today I want to talk about success. Obviously this is a very broad question and I can't cover all of it, especially not in the little amount of time I have to record and edit this video, but I want to talk about a specific definition of success I came up with a few years ago. It might have even been while we were doing Cousins Apart the first time. I don't know, this has just been a system in my head for as long as I can remember. So this started when I was doing a lot of, I think, YouTube videos that were just getting no views. Again, this is why I think it might have been Cousins Apart, and this is also why I've been thinking about it lately, because no one watches these videos. I'm actually fine with that. I don't expect these to get an audience. I make them for me in the future and for you and for anyone else who wants to watch them. And it would be nice if they found an audience, but I'm not putting the hard yakka into making sure that they do reach an audience. These are like my journal. I write my journal for me, I make these for me. I like to have a record of what I was up to. And on September 9th, 2020, I was in a pink shirt talking about success. So the definition of success that I was running with is that more time is spent consuming it than was spent making it. And the appeal of this is that it's a very simple formula. So for example, this video will probably take me about 5 to 10 minutes to record and then 20 to 40 minutes to edit. And that's it. That's all the work that I have to put into this existing 45 minutes, let's say. We end up with a 4-minute video. So if this was watched 100 times, then this would meet that bar for success. Although the way that YouTube view counts work, it'd probably have to be like 150, 200 times, but you understand, that's the point at which it could be considered as a success. I was thinking about this recently, so by this definition, almost no Cousins Apart videos are successes. Me meeting John Cleese and you meeting Mark from Hustle and maybe a dozen others, but the project as a whole, I don't think reaches that point. Let's say in 2010, we put 400 hours into it, just to pick a number. We've not, oh, actually I can look this up. YouTube stats. Wow, in the last 28 days, we've had 2.5 hours of watch time? How does that make any sense? Oh, because everyone watched the John Cleese video in the last 28 days. John Cleese videos had 40 hours of watch time, mostly from suggested videos. That surprises me. It was linked to from a Cracking the Cryptic video, so I just assumed that's where everyone came from. Only 10% from there. I don't really look at these stats much. This is all kind of interesting. Okay, so the stats actually started in 2013. I can't go back before that. And since 2013, we've had 230 hours of watch time. So it's possible that this just inches up to the success level. I don't necessarily think that's true. This year alone, we've had 76 hours of watch time. That doesn't sound right. 50% of which have been from the John Cleese video alone. Anyway, you understand the principle. Amount of time put into creating a thing, amount of time consuming a thing, compare, if one is higher than the other, success. So lately I've been thinking about orders of magnitude. If you match it, cool, success, you did it. If you get 10 times, wow, that's mega success. If you get 100 times, 1,000 times, 10,000 times, you get the idea. And so yeah, I was thinking about my writing, for example. I would say I'm in the thousands of times. I work on writing for about 20, 30 hours a month. So in the last 10 years, I'm probably at about, I don't know, 3,500 hours. And obviously it's impossible to know for sure, but I would guess that I'm way over that in terms of read time. I would guess I'm at the 100 multiplier, maybe 1,000 multiplier. Again, this is mostly conjecture. I can't know for sure. And then you get stuff like Charlie Bit My Finger, which literally took 30 seconds to edit and upload. And you can argue that, promotion time and all that is included, but let's say it maxes out at 100 hours, and I would be amazed if it even got to there. But that 30-second video has been watched 876 million times. At that point we're at the millions order of magnitude. Anyway, no broader point today. I just thought that I would share this way that I think about success. If the time creating and time consuming is equal, great, you can call that a success in my mind. You can't make a living off that, that's not sustainable. But you're at net positive. The amount of time you spent on it and the amount of time that people spent enjoying it has evened out. And then at some point you'll hit, every video you've ever made and all the time you spent thinking about videos and working on videos, that will match the amount of time spent consuming it. I would guess that my writing's in the 100 to 1,000 multiplier. My board games are probably in the 100 range. My Sudokus, I'd say, are at the 10, if that. I'm definitely, above the threshold. Anytime I get a Sudoku featured on Cracking the Cryptic, that immediately boosts the numbers a lot. So maybe 10 to 100, somewhere in that order of magnitude. And these videos are firmly in the red. Firmly, firmly, firmly in the red. That's all from me. I will see you next time.